All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite heating appliance microwave back for round 2 of today's video, and we just got our first look at both the new defending operators for the upcoming DLC, Operation Para Bellum. We broke down Alibi in our last video, and now we're going to be doing the same thing with Thick Boy Maestro. Let's go! Maestro is going to be a 3 armor, 1 speed operator. If you guys don't know, the 3 armors are going to be a little bit faster and the 3 speeds are going to be a little bit slower in the next patch. Maestro is going to be the first defending operator with an LMG and it has an ACOG. Now, Lord Tachanka, of course, has an LMG, but it's mounted. This one is not mounted. He can carry it anywhere he wants to. He's going to have the AA-12 shotgun for a secondary primary if he wants. And for secondary weapons, he's going to have 2 revolvers that open up studs in the walls. Just like I showed in the other video, here it goes. Opens up the studs, good to go. Now, Ubisoft said that the premises of his weapons were to open up everything. Now, it looks like his LMG has like absolutely no recoil as well, which is crazy to me. Here you can see his gadget, shooting people, pew, 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 pew. They do 5 damage apiece, and I just love his LMG, man. It looks like it has absolutely no recoil. This thing is going to be insane. Lots of spawn peaks coming from me. Now, you're probably wondering what his gadget do. Yeah, Microwave, that's the whole point of this video. Can you just shut up and just start talking about it? All right, man, my bad. Let's get into his gadget. It is called the Evil Eye, which I like to call the Space Cat helmet. The eyelids open up, little laser starts firing, and the eyelids close whenever he gets done shooting. Now, his lasers do 5 damage a hit. They can also do 20 fires before it overheats. So that's 100 damage. 5 times 20 is obviously 100. So if you get hit by every single laser shot, you will die 100%, boys. Now, I don't expect for that to happen. I mean, unless you're really bad at the game, but who knows? We'll probably make a video about it. He died to my laser. What an idiot. I can see the clickbait videos coming now. Now, it can destroy drones and thermite charges along with breaching charges. And did you know it could destroy Ying's little gadget ball? I bet you guys didn't know you can actually shoot that thing if it's rolling towards you. I bet you learned something there. Now, let me know in the comments if you didn't know. Now, much like the deployable gadgets coming to you in the next patch, it can see through smoke as well, except for it can rotate all over the place. Now, you can see here the green highlighted area looks like night vision. So again, the eyelids open up, fires little lasers. Within 10 seconds, it fires 20 lasers. It could be mounted on any surface. It could be mounted on like walls, on floors, on shelves if you can reach there, much like the Jaeger ADS system. It cannot be meleeed and it can only be destroyed by a few things, which I'll get into later. Of course, destroying the walls will get rid of the gadget, no problem. Now, I'm really excited for this gadget. You guys know I like to play Echo and use his drone and move around and stop the diffuser, but this thing does not stop the diffuser. Keep that in mind. Fun fact for everybody, they actually didn't intend the yokai to stop the diffuser plant. It was actually a bug, but after all the positive feedback, they decided to keep it. This thing has insane range, which you'll see a sledge all the way down the hall still getting hit by it. So we can pretty much reach like super far, further than Twitch's taser drone. And again, it could destroy thermite charges. So if you keep it in the right place and you don't use it, you might be able to get that cheeky thermite destroyed and not need a bandit. Now, one thing I took note of the video, which I thought was pretty cool, is that it doesn't go through shield. So if a Montaigne is in a corner or a Blitz is rushing it for whatever reason, it won't go through it. However, if he does turn around and he exposes his body, it'll do damage, of course. Now, when you're getting shot by this thing, it kind of looks like there's little pink sparklies, surrounding your screen, not like the Twitch drone effects. It really looks like you're looking at the stars. So this thing will be able to fire 20 shots before it overheats. And there is a UI showing, hey, you're about to overheat. You need to stop firing now. And when it does overheat, a little red triangle with an exclamation mark will pop up in the center and the eyelids will close. You won't be able to shoot anything until it fully recharges, but you'll still be able to use the camera itself. One thing to note is that anybody can use the camera, but they cannot use the turret. So if you do die, well, that's it. You won't be able to shoot anybody or zappy zap anyone. Now, your friendlies can use it to mark people. Now, I really hope they remove that. I don't like how, especially when you're solo queue and ranked, people can use your Valkyrie cams or your yokai drones or Twitch drones to be able to mark people. Here, it's kind of the same thing. Leave a like if you guys believe that they should remove that feature from the game if you're in a ranked game. Now, of course, in competitive, they should be able to keep it on there. Now, we got another look of the new UI system for the cameras on the bottom left-hand side. You can use your left and right to scroll through what you want to look at. Let's say you want to use the black eye cameras or the deployable cameras or the regular cameras. I really like this new feature. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to. Oh, and you can also shoot through barricades and everything, which I thought was pretty nifty. And destructible equipment. You won't be able to shoot through walls though. And here we get another look of his LMG, which is just going to be so awesome. It looks like a slow ADS time, kind of like IQ's weapon, but the recoil on it is really nice. It actually kind of just reminds me of IQ's LMG altogether. And also another fun fact, did you guys know that they based all the LMGs in the game around IQ's LMG? They didn't actually change hers. They changed everybody else's to kind of do the same thing, same damage and all that good stuff of hers. All right, Microwave, how do you get rid of this thing? How do you counter it? Because this thing is OP. I'm done with it unless there's a good counter for it. Now, again, just like they did with Finka and Alibi, it appears to me that they are bringing in some certain counters and they're highlighting those counter operators. Thatcher's going to be one of them. You could throw an EMP. It's going to be down for about 10 seconds, then it'll come back online. And just like earlier in the video, Sledge is going to be a counter for them. You can use your explosive grenades, or you could just actually use your hammer, which I thought was pretty cool. Again, you will not be able to melee it like you can with the deployable cameras that are coming out in the next patch, but you can sledgehammer it. Twitch is also going to be another counter for him. It will disable it much like the EMPs from Thatcher. So you can rush in there, zappy zap. Now, here's the cool thing. If the eyelids open, you're able to fire a taser in there from Twitch and destroy it. Otherwise, it disables it. And of course, like you can see it with her Nintendo wrist strap. You can see it just like any other gadget. Man, they're really buffing her a lot, aren't they? Actually, she's seen a lot of gameplay from the Pro League lately. Now, for the last counter, we have Dokkaebi. Now, that's pretty crazy, right? She will not be able to use the turret before you go crazy. She can't use it, but she can see through it. Much like the other cameras, she can, you know, pop in there and rotate it, mark people and do all that stuff, but she will not be able to use the turret. Now, I want to mention this. Nobody can use the turret except for Maestro himself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me on Maestro and the gameplay footage that we got recently from Ubisoft. This is going to be the Alibi Season Pass skin, and this is going to be the Maestro Season Pass skin. Anyways, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be doing a Villa map video along with the new Elite skin and the upcoming changes, and bye-bye!